Hello! I bet you weren't expecting this. I wasn't either. So this was the first time I actually felt like I was locked in when it came to making art for the first time in such a long time, because I'm a person that faces burnout very, very heavily. And to be honest, this was made for fun, and then I kind of got a little bit carried away, so you can see where the point of me getting carried away starts and kind of never just ends. So what is happening? What is this? And why are you watching this? So hi, I'm Orionsces, but I also go by the name Calfetti because that was the first username that I wanted to do with content, and I kind of just ended up abandoning it for some reason, so I brought it back just to post some art. Well, to post some art of brain rot, because sometimes, to be honest with you, I just kind of enjoy watching YouTube slop, and you know what, I'm sorry, it's so good that I'm not even a hater. It genuinely brings a tear to my eye, a maxdesignpro tear to my eye to watch some of this stuff. You don't understand, this has literally changed the way that my chemistry has worked in my brain. I don't even know what was functioning before, probably some old Gatorade bottles or something, but now I feel like I'm the definition of locked in onto something that makes no sense to anybody else but to me. And trust me, you guys are not the only ones that have seen and witnessed my insanity and spiral. My best friends have witnessed it, and they are supportive of me drawing this toxic yaoi of a chicken nugget now. So thank you for that. I appreciate it, because I know that, you know what, I get hyperfixated on random stuff, and you know what, who really cares at the end of the day? You could be just enjoying whatever, even if it's slop to some people. Me personally, I just like it because I think the art is very cute, and I really do like the animation, I can't lie. I think it's really just charming in its old way. I really do like any just piece of animation that's kind of like, not clunky is the word, but just has a very typical art style, and I think that that is a thing that has enamored me with this whole just series, I guess. I don't know what you would call it. I guess just webisode shorts animation. Anyways, you might be wondering, Orionsces, why did you lock in on this redraw of Himiko Toga and Araka Ochaka, I can't pronounce your last name, sorry, of just redrawing them of that one frame that everyone knows? To be honest with you, it really reminds me of them, so I fuck heavily with that shit, so you know what, I just decided to do it and kindly just pulled the trigger of just fully going into this. And to be honest with you, the whole prospect of doing this came way beforehand anyway. When I first saw these two, I decided I will make them like this. Nothing will stop me. And then I got canonically confirmed that, yeah, it kind of is like that, so it made me feel a little bit happier knowing that. I will say one thing, me drawing this chicken nugget as an actual chicken was just one of those things where I knew I just didn't know how to do this, and I tried my best. So if he looks kind of ugly, then I'm sorry, but I guess that's a face that a mother and also a monkey can love. By the way, if you're wondering how long this drawing took by any means, honestly, it didn't really even take that long. I started around like early 12 or late 11 from what I can see, and then I didn't finish it until 3:30 a.m. And I remember it's distinctly 3:30 a.m. because I went to sleep after this. I mentioned earlier that this started off as like a sketch type of thing, and then kind of I got locked in and turned it into whatever is happening here. To explain that, I was just trying to work with my Clip Studio Paint's just default water painting thing, and I found out, oh yeah, I really like these pens. They're really cool, and I like the texture on them. And then I decided to just do this all in watercolor default Clip Studio Paint. Just things. If you're wondering how the line art looks like that, I used the soft bleed watercolor on the vector just layer, and for some reason it makes it kind of like a little bit transparent, and I really liked the vibe of that, so I just did that over and over with the vector layer, and it got really annoying sometimes when I didn't like how a line did, and then it just got rid of an entire face. So Just warning on that front, please be careful because, yeah, it is definitely difficult to work with vector layers, and I have been experiencing that more and more as I draw these two. That's not to say that I don't mind working with vector layers, it's just that I haven't had the ability to until kind of recently. My whole thing is that I really want to animate while I'm just doing my, like, you know, silly little business major college work, so whenever I have the ability to, I draw, I write, I make content for everybody the best that I can. And one of the things I wanted to try to do this time around is work with animation, which is why I've been so enamored with these two, because, well, they're animated characters and I can move them and do whatever, essentially. And I think that's really fun. I like having the free will to do that. So if you guys see more of these two, I'm not sorry, I'm just having the most fun that a man can have with a monkey and a chicken nugget. If it seems like I'm kind of talking this off the top of my head, that's because I am. I'm a very big rambler, so I'm just kind of saying whatever is coming to my mind and just blurring it out. So if I sounded any, like, just any stupid way of me saying anything, that's probably why. Even that sentence was the worst way of saying it, so just know that even though English is literally my first language and the only one I've ever known before in my life, I am horrible at it, so please forgive me. As we're finishing up this drawing now, I will have to say that I'm not sure when I'm gonna be able to produce art like this ever again. Man, I'll try, but there is like no guarantee at all. And also, if maxdesignpro ever watches this, I'm really sorry. This is just, I don't even know, man. And the recording software that I used that came with my Clip Studio Paint, I kind of cut it off so you weren't able to see what the final product looks like because I tweaked some of it after this. But here it is. I hope you guys enjoy listening to me ramble and just watch me draw this angsty, toxic yaoi, doomed yaoi thing that's going on. I appreciate it, and I appreciate that you indulge into my brain rot madness. And I hope you know that I appreciate you. I hope you have a nice day. If not, have a better tomorrow. Bye-bye!